everybody, welcome back to the Realm of Vasten. My name's Fixxitt, and some things have changed. Oh baby, we're putting down a bunch of dirt here and getting close to, this should actually be, if everything goes the way I think it's going to go, then in that case, today, right now, as we speak, should be the last episode here in the Ravine, and potentially the last episode in Endurer's Rest, at least for now. I'm not saying I'll never come back and address some of the things that we didn't quite get to, but at least not for a little while. So I'm really working on a massive building project, which you can see some of right here, and putting the finishing touches on this this ravine city, because this ravine city has been kind of lingering. You know, it's been kind of lingering. We learned some things this season. Let's talk about it here. You know what I'd like to do? I should go sleep. Yeah, so we learned some lessons that we're going to remember going forward in the Realm of Vasten. One of the things that we did is we planned this huge city based on a certain number of people who, you know, signed up to play this season, which is fine. And something that we've talked about quite often is that some of the people couldn't make it anymore. They couldn't commit to the whole season. They had to leave, whatever. Some never even actually did play. And which, you know, look, that's fine. That happens. Life comes up. But so some of the lessons that we've learned here is be a little bit more careful about how big of projects we plan. Okay, fine. Oh, wow, you're like right there. Okay, fine. Good. You know, be a little bit more careful on how big of projects we plan, where they can be expandable if we continue to grow, or if things, you know, aren't going as popularly as what we expect, they can be sort of shrunken down, right? So that's one of the things. Another thing that we learned in Caleca is everything in Caleca back in season 3 was based around the giant frost tree, right? Now, the problem is with that. The problem is that the giant frost tree took a really long time to build, and everything sort of waited around that. And then there was a castle that waited on that, and then the city waited on the castle, etc. Well, guess who didn't learn their lesson? This guy with the arrow in my pumpkin. Yeah. So what we did this season, we said, hey, you know what would be cool? A big ravine city. Well, that would have been cool. The problem is the ravine took like 3 months to dig out. You know, 3 months of an essentially 5-month season. And giant kudos to Callus, who did like 99% of the digging here, and Jimm did all this digging up here. So the problem is, by the time the ravine got dug out and it's time to build there, I think maybe a lot of people, maybe their idea of doing this, like the fun had kind of passed, right? So it's totally fine. But the problem is we put this giant landscaping thing first, and then by the time it came time to build, well, not so popular. So this is what I've been working on right here. Now I'm going to show you a time lapse of just this first layer, okay? Just the first layer. That's all I got, and then we're going to come back in and talk about the houses, okay? All right, let's go see that now. right, so that brings us up to where we are at this moment, and you can see what we need to do. So we need to fill in this city. Now, if we only get this much of it done, then I can live with it, because this part, you know, throw in some trees and you're good. Siebes is still working on this part over here. I know I just talked to him. So Siebes is still working on that. That's going to get done. This was Denasy, who unfortunately isn't with us anymore. He had some real life stuff come out and some Minecraft burnout set in, all that kind of stuff. But this area over here, I think we could even just make this forest if that's what it comes down to. My jungle village looking freaking sweet. Love that jungle village. We could even expand the jungle village, but the reality is, I think it's time to move on, frankly. So what I want to do today is I want to finish this. So that's, how many houses is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 houses. Okay, so we're gonna build 20 houses today. That's the goal. Now, look, are these gonna be the absolute most detailed houses? Probably not. This is an example. I did this one already. This is kind of an example of one. I think it's okay. It could use a little texture variation maybe, but you know what? You know what's gonna blow your mind? Check this out. Look at this. I'm gonna go over through the door. Whoop. Interior. That's right. I did an interior. Very simple interior, but you know what? We have the stuff, and I thought about it, and I thought, well, let's just do it. Let's just do the interior. This one too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at me doing interiors. That's right. That's right. Anyway, okay, so that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna work out all this stuff sort of in a ramshackle, poor sort of way, and after we get all the houses, all 20 houses built, then I'll come back, okay? So let's do another time lapse on this side, and we're gonna watch the building of some of these houses. I'm not gonna show it all because I've already done some, and also sometimes I just get on and I just build, you know, for a couple minutes and get off. So whenever I have long building sessions, we'll do a time lapse right now and take a look at, so see how much I get done, okay? All right. Well, what do we think? Let's take a closer look at some of these houses. Some happened on the time lapse, some didn't, but we can go take a look at them right now. This is the last and final house that I did. It's kind of an Old West theme. I've been talking about Old West a lot, hoping, because Old West is my choice for Season 5, but I think I'm the only one, or one of the only few anyway. This little house here, Juxty's doing this house, is almost done. This house, this was kind of cool. I decided not to do a door. No interior on this one. Some have interiors. Some at least have floors. Let's go with that. Yeah, just little like you know, just little. Whoa, gee, okay, hey creeper. Yeah, just you know, little ruined houses. I just think it's just cool looking. I just think the whole thing looks cool. This diagonal house that goes right to the ceiling, I think looks cool. The ones that go to the ceiling are actually, better than I thought. I kind of wish I had done maybe more of them, but that's, you know, it's fine. It looks good. Yeah, I'm a big fan. The only thing that we need left to do here is do some like custom trees, some landscaping. Oh, that's cool. Kill the skeleton. Oh, you know, wait, I have a bell. Hold on. He taste my fury. Nope. He is going to. Okay, no. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, no problem. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, the Ravine is cool. The Ravine, you have to let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Ravine City, cool? Cool? Is it what you thought it was going to be? I mean, yeah, we still need some custom trees down here, but other than that, you know, there's like little things, like I think Jux is still working on that. Siebes is still working that little area over there. I think Callus has a house that's not quite done yet, like right there. But, I mean, overall, it's done. Let me show you one other little part over here, if I can find the jungle road. Yeah, here it is. Through the jungle village. One other little thing. So this is a mob spawner right here, and you can just see it's not like a working mob spawner, but it's like, you know, built this thing kind of like an old temple. Maybe they found underground buried or something from olden times. And a potato field. You know, we were thinking about what would grow in low light conditions. I have no idea if potatoes would grow in low light conditions, but let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that maybe they would. And yeah, they have some special potatoes that grow in somewhat low light circumstances, because the only light they'd get is when the sun's just right down that sliver. So, but you know, it's cool. And the one thing I did about the potato area over here that I thought was kind of cool is how I did very, I don't want to say random rows, but kind of lightly diagonal rows where I didn't actually count every single one. See how they sometimes curve a little bit. Because if you were tilling this field, maybe you wouldn't go in exactly straight rows, you know. Also, Denasy's been on a little bit, working on this little area over here. I think Denasy's been a little bit burned out of Minecraft, so you know, he gets on every once in a while, works on it. Oh, this is new. I think these little rock formations are new. Maybe Siebes or Callus were working over here, and Sai's been working on the tower. So yeah, so we're really all coming together on this. You know, lots of stuff happening. You know, I think that's probably going to do it. I have no idea, because I haven't edited the time lapses up yet, so I have no idea how long they're going to be. But hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a very special 50th episode of this season special. And next episode, we're going to the end. Next episode, I'm starting my sort of personal base. Now, there's a few other things here that need done. Again, this is just trees and hide the lighting. That's work that we can do later on. And we have a huge mountain that's way over there that we have got to at least finish. And I've been talking to Jimm and Lord Knight about how we're going to sort of work on that and finish it. It was a project that got started and never really finished. So we gotta finish it. But that'll come in time. But next episode, we're going to the end. I'm starting my Elven Castle base. This is like my forever home on Vasten, right? This is like going to be the place where if I have ceremonial armor, I'm going to put it there. Or if I have, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what. Like if I want to do like a custom painting on my texture pack, I can put it there. If I want to do whatever, that's going to be the place, because it's going to be like my home, and it's going to be the Elven, and a castle in the end in the Elven. So lots of stuff coming up. The Elven thing is looking really cool. If you caught on a live stream or if you're on my Discord, then you probably already saw a picture, but it's looking really, really cool. I can't wait for you to see it. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for coming out. 50 episodes this season, baby. And then we're starting, and then we still have like another month. So we might get up to 60, 62, 63, 64, somewhere around there before the next season starts. Okay? Anyway, we'll see you next episode. Thanks so much for coming out. Appreciate it. Subscribe to all my friends. We'll see you next episode on episode 51. The Ravine City is flourishing. Humans from all over the world came here. Quiet rumors spreading of Andor's Rest's hidden location. The halflings took them in and relocated them to the untamed ravine. As time went on, they built houses, shops, an economy, and a new culture all to themselves. Now, in present day, the year 403 of the Third Age, they are starting to fill the walls of this place. Some have dug into the walls, some into the ceiling. Some have started to venture out on their own, returning to the surface and returning to the dangers that